Here we have the main homepage on John Deere's Operations Center. In the top left-hand corner, by clicking on the homepage, it brings you here. This has the date as well as your location, and then the current forecast for that location. In the top left, you have high alerts, which will show any kind of diagnostic trouble codes of high severity for your machines, as well as any active equipment that you have running in the field. Next, we have rainfall broken down field by field to show you how many of your fields have had rain on them, as well as how many inches. You can also filter this by since midnight, or from yesterday, or for the total season, and you can go to map to see those fields all together. Next, we have season work progress. Here you can see your seeding and harvest work. It breaks it down to all of your total acres that you have covered, as well as crop by crop. So that will break it down even further, so you can see how much of your wheat or how much of your corn you've gotten done so far. For more details, you can go to the Work Analyzer page by clicking the link in the bottom of the tile. The setup page will show you your licenses that you have in your account. It'll show you which ones are getting ready to expire soon, how many aren't active, and how many don't have equipment assigned to them. You can also go directly to the licenses page by clicking the link in the bottom left. If you hit the next button on that tile, it takes you up to your boundaries update. It shows you how many fields are in your operations center that don't currently have boundaries for them. To add a drawn boundary or get more information, you can go directly to the boundary page here. Lastly, you can review your team members and roles. If you have new members that have joined your team, or maybe some old members who have left, you can go to the team page by clicking the review and merge and make those adjustments there. Scrolling down, we have the daily work summary. This breaks it down into what work has been completed that day. This will be for all of your operations between tillage, seeding, application, and harvest. And it gives you a little bit of information about productivity, how much work has been harvested, and some other work-specific information there as well. Next, we have work plans. This shows you how many plans you have created in your Operations Center account and how many haven't been sent to equipment. It also gives you a brief summary with a little bit of information about what those types of plans are. So here we currently have 4 work plans. To make any adjustments or make new plans, you can hit the Work Planner button here to take you to that page directly. Next, we have the parts tile. What this does is this breaks it down by machine and can help you find parts for that specific PIN number of machine. So if you're in the field and maybe you need filters or a specific part that's PIN specific, you can find those here, and by clicking the shop icon, that will take you to that page to be able to get those parts. Next, we have the daily field summary. This is going to break down the work you've done field by field. It'll show you your metrics, your products, and then what equipment was doing work in those. Currently, we don't have any work in here right now just because of the time of year, but that would be displayed here in this tile. Lastly, we have the Discover tile. This will show you the option to be able to get a daily digest if you'd like to have that sent to your inbox, and that will just give you a very overall summary of your operation, from field work progress to weather to equipment performance and more information like that. If you hit the next button, that will then bring you over to seeding maps as we're getting here into spring. This will allow you to see the work that you've done, see where your rates have changed and varied throughout the field. And if you want some more information and things like that as well, it'll take you directly to the field analyzer where you can see all of that data. Lastly, up in the top right hand corner where it says new or the question mark icon, by clicking there, this will allow you to access things like the Help AI in John Deere's Operations Center, release notes, which is anything new that's came to Operations Center, any changes they've made. If you need to contact support, there's an option for this as well. Help documentation will show you any FAQs that you may have with Operations Center. And then lastly, at the bottom, you have feedback. So if there's any features that you'd like to see in Operations Center, this is where you can drop those in and maybe see those in the future.